Right now we're doing
only because it's him. That's the only reason why I would do it. Only.
Anyway, we're doing a video tonight. Actually, I lost my voice.
Yes. It's now 9:30.
Anyway, my goal is to do a video. Actually, we had just had a potluck.
Yes.
And I heard Amanda's story. I heard Connie's story, and I was blown away. Because you live in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yes.
And you came, how long did it take to
About 2 hours.
You drove 2 hours to get here.
I made a stop on the way, but yeah.
Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And I know.
What was so important about today you had to be here?
It just manifested itself. Yeah.
You're involved in this?
Yes. For 2 years, almost.
But how did you get here? How did you discover Arnold?
How did I discover Arnold?
Yes.
Well, you were brought up to me by a friend of a friend about 2 months ago and said, "You're Rob Lewis and you've never been to Arnold's Way?" Oh my gosh. You're like, "No, I know, I've seen his videos and I'd like to go." She's like, "Yeah, you have to go."
Okay.
So then last week my friend's like, "Oh, Arnold's Way is having a potluck. Will you go with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, let's go." So,
Okay, so explain why you came along. And under what circumstances?
The circumstances were when I was pregnant with my first daughter 9 years ago. I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism.
Which is?
My thyroid gland, I had a big goiter on my neck, and they told me that, yeah, there you go, and told me that, I guess my body's metabolism wasn't working properly, and that was the reason for my moodiness and just feeling miserable. So they put me on Synthroid. Well, they wanted to put me on Synthroid. I did not take it. I was pregnant. I was going to take it.
Oh, wow.
So basically, on and off for like 5-6 years, they just, would prescribe me it and then not prescribe it to me. "Oh, I'll take it. No, you know what, you're doing okay without it." So I went through that, and then I was diagnosed with colitis in 2009. Diagnosed with colitis. It was so bad to the point where they were talking about removing my sigmoid.
Wow.
And
that's a lot.
yes. So then there was that, and didn't take the medications for that either. Cut out dairy and started getting a lot better. It wasn't fully gone, but once I cut out the dairy, it got a lot better. And then I went to see a doctor about not even a year ago, and they told me that I had Lyme disease.
You had Lyme disease, you had colitis, and you had hypothyroidism.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So you were sick.
I was very sick. I was very sick, and it was a lot of mental issues.
A lot of mental issues.
A lot of mental issues.
You wanted to go there.
I was very depressed. I was very depressed. I masked it very well.
You masked it very well.
Yes.
Wow.
And
Why did you mask it?
why did I mask it? Because I didn't want to take medication for it.
So you mask it,
Yeah.
so no doctor would know that you were depressed. Or no one would know that you were depressed.
I'm sure people that were very close to me knew.
Know it. Right. But you don't want anybody to know.
No. 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 And so the Lyme disease, they were guessing I've had for about 7 years. It was affecting my memory very, very bad. I couldn't recall. Sometimes I couldn't recall my children's birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. So then I started doing research on like healing my body and curing my body, and Gerson first came up, and I learned all about that and started doing coffee enemas and felt fantastic.
Is that right?
Fantastic.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
You had coffee enema found for yourself? Did you yourself?
Oh yeah.
How you do it?
I did it 3 times a day.
What?
We're not doing a demo.
I'm curious.
3 times a day I
What
was
does
doing
that
it.
mean?
Oh my goodness, 3 times a day?
3 times a day. I
You
did
did
it.
coffee enema 3 times a day.
Yeah.
And you got feeling fantastic.
And felt fantastic, but then slowly my energy levels started, going down. I mean, I was already eating a pretty decent diet, but a couple months later, I was just like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go fully raw. I was doing high fat at
High
first.
fat, right. Lucky.
I felt great at first, but
Right.
then the more I gained weight around my tummy, the less energy I feel, and I just felt a little sluggish. So then, 80-10-10.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you decide you just saw videos about 80-10-10?
I read the book. A lot of people were coming to me and telling me, well, you're doing the wrong kind of raw. You're doing too much fat.
Right.
Read this book. Read this book. So I got the book and I read the book and then started watching the videos. And then that is what, from that point on is bananas cheese milk.
Banana cheese
Yes.
milk.
From that point on,
I mean, banana cheese.
eat a day,
Yeah.
15 to 30.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Dates,
daily.
mangoes, and bananas.
Oh my gosh.
That's your diet.
That's my diet.
So
Greens,
how
I
many
know I should
calories?
eat more
How
greens.
many calories is that? Like 1,500? Well, it's 1,500, right?
About 16, 1700. I mean,
Okay.
what you're saying, you're taking like 2,500 to 3,000 calories a day.
Yeah, pretty much. If I'm running a lot, if I'm really like working my body, then I'll do like 3,000, 3,500.
Wow.
But I like to stay at like 2,500.
I think I went to marry it.
You like bananas?
He does. He is like, how many does Brian?
45 yesterday.
45.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
that's awesome.
I think you're going for a record. Every time Brian thinks like, I did 45 the other day. And
My 9-year-old
most?
can eat
What's the
12 at
most
one
you
time.
45. Okay.
Yeah.
So you eat a lot of bananas.
Yes, I buy a 40-pound case of.
That's a lot. Wow.
40-pound case.
Yeah.
That is.
What? You don't look like you have any weight, really.
No. Look at her. She's beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
Oh my God. Beautiful skin. I mean,
You got 4,000 calories a day, and you're not.
but you're very active though too, aren't you?
I'm not sure.
You're active though.
Yes,
You're very active. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good. Wow. You never guess. I mean, you really look good.
Oh, thank you.
He's also a student of the Institute for Integrative Nutrition.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm doing it with teachers.
And you're all set. I know what that means, but plus you'd be an accountant. Mega does fantastic.
Yeah.
You know that means fantastic. I mean, you got a profession there that you know how to play it. You can really play it well. I know what that means, but you can really play it well. You have players, you know players. I got tons of people. Tons of people. You can actually get lectured. You don't like to charge $25 now.
and she speaks from her own experience.
And
So I think
you
that's
have
where
colitis.
credibility comes in.
You have colitis, you have thyroid, and what else do you have?
Lyme disease.
That's three professions you have there.
Yeah.
Yes, and they
You
were
start
all
blogging-
not supposed to be
You
cured.
start blogging this, you buy any house you want.
Nice.
Down here,
Three
though.
books.
You have to move down here. You can get to Mount Carmel.
3 books. 3 books. I'm serious.
Or you're going to come down again. You're going to come down.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Your friend says yes.
Yeah.
She's going to stay
You
with
eat
me.
the same way? No.
She's going to stay with me.
So I'm working on it. We're working on it, right? She's doing coffee enemas right now. She's starting off.
Is that right?
You should try
What does
colonics.
that mean?
You should try colonics.
We don't. I will not comment.
Okay, but when you
What
guys
a
come
coffee
down,
enema? I want to know what that means.
Seriously.
One second. What a coffee enema? Your butt.
It's gravity. Yeah, I mean, you fill a bag,
You fill
yeah,
back
with coffee,
with coffee, then
Yeah.
what?
you lay it down.
You lay down.
and you let it flow. You let it flow in,
I
and
got
you let
to
it
see
flow
that.
out. You'll never see that, Arnold. Only in your dreams you will see that, Arnold.
I
In
can't
your
imagine.
dreams, Arnold.
I can't imagine. People say they do weak wrist. What does that look like?
Yeah, well, ask her what comes out. Ask her what comes out. The big blobs of cholesterol, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we'll end it right there.
Okay.